Only in Japan.
I'm about to embark on an amazing adventure to the far reaches of Tohoku. It's a quest for food and for fun, and to get there I'll be leaving Tokyo on this, the Shinkansen.
The Shinkansen is one of the fastest trains in the world, reaching speeds of 320 kilometers per hour.
It's a food field trip. Coming to Japan to eat is one of the best reasons to visit, and I'm expecting to do a lot of that up there. Up there being Iwate Prefecture. And if you don't know where that is, don't worry, I got you covered.
Iwate is Japan's second biggest prefecture after Hokkaido, over 15,000 square kilometers big. The capital is Morioka and a major stop on the Tohoku Shinkansen. I'll try making some ramen here later. I start off here in Iwate MACHI for food, sake, and a festival. But I'll also be traveling to the Pacific coast to catch some fresh fish at Tanohatamura.
Field trip!
Let's go! It's over 550 kilometers from Tokyo to Iwate Numa Kunai Station. The view on the way changes from city to beautiful countryside. It's about a 2.5-hour trip from Tokyo.
Iwate Prefecture is one of the most natural places in Japan. As a result, they also have some of the best vegetables. And we're gonna be asking, Lettuce man. Cabbage man! Wow. Cabbage.
Yes!
Cabbage Man is a local mascot, or yurukyara, a chubby masked cabbage maniac with a t-shirt a few sizes too small. But that doesn't impact his superpowers at all.
Yeah! Cabbage man!
He's beloved by all in the town. How much does Cabbage Man love cabbage? I thought I'd race him and his buddy for a trophy cabbage 50 meters away. Iwate Machi's cabbage is so good that it deserves our best effort. Winner take all. To the victor goes the cabbage. In town, he's famous. Cabbage ice cream, anyone? Cabbage is in a lot of local dishes here, and Cabbage Man and his sidekick took me to a place for some Horumon Nabe. Fresh cabbage with meat, tofu, and soup. Nothing powers you up quite like it. After a few minutes, the ingredients and flavors all come together. It's more than good. It's awesome. But there's another side to cabbage cuisine in Iwate, refined and sophisticated. It's Iwate Machi Cabbage Shioyaki Udon, all ingredients stir-fried to perfection. Enjoy it with some sparkling cabbage-flavored cider. Pour it like a fine champagne, one of the finer things in life. Iwate Machi Cabbage Shioyaki Udon should be served on a plate. Any will do. Civilized. Feel privileged. This is Iwate's best cabbage, and it's divine. In Iwate, cabbage is taken to the highest level. A 100 kilometers away from Iwate Machi is Tanohatamura. A new fishing experience starting at the crack of dawn, plus 2 hours, offers the ultimate local food adventure. The captain navigates the rugged coastline with unique rock formations and tunnels. There's even a cave with a special attraction. From in here, you can see the true color of the pristine water as the light pushes through the darkness. As the waves push into the cave, so does the light, revealing a stunning emerald color. There's nothing like the feeling of being on the open sea on a clear, cool day like today. But we've got some fish to catch. The traps were set the day before. From the start, we had quite a catch. We're here for this, Donko. Not really a fish, more like an eel. It's a local favorite. We also caught other fish like this, soy. I was told that I had to prepare my own lunch. That meant gutting and cutting the donko. I'd never done this before. It's nice to have these wonderful ladies as guides. It's not easy when you have to do it yourself. The lady showed me how to prepare donko with miso and onions. The results looked good. Donko sashimi, a little wasabi and soy sauce. Delicious. And the donko miso? Another winner. What an experience. Ramen, you knew it was coming.
Iwate Ramen Noodle Class.
This is a MORIOKA Ramen noodle making class. It's located in the city where ramen chefs are here to teach you all that you need to know about MORIOKA Ramen. Everything was prepped for me by Onodera-san, leader of the MORIOKA Ramen Club. Flour, baking soda, scale and mixing bowl, salt water, and salt. You can mix it old school by hand. It's really hard to do. Or you can just add all the ingredients to a noodle making machine. That's more fun. Fresh ramen noodles ready to be turned into a bowl of deliciousness. We have thin hosomen and thick futomen. In the kitchen, it's a crash course with the shop owner. I started with the vegetables and meat. Need to stir fry it up for this miso ramen. Add some broth to build up the flavor. While that's cooking, I had to get on to the noodles. There's no stopping. They need to be boiled for a couple of minutes. Stay focused. Don't forget the meat and the vegetables. Skim the fat. Lower the heat. And back to the noodles. They need another 30 seconds. Stir the vegetables. Add the broth to the miso in the bowl. The noodles! It's not easy to get them all in the strainer. Scoop and shake the water out. Quickly get all the noodles into the bowl. Don't forget any of them. Add the vegetable toppings to the miso broth. And done. The results? Beautiful. An awesome experience. Thank you!
Delicious time.
Delicious time.
Yes.
Iwate Ramen.
What a lovely day.
Now it's time to change into something more traditional for my next adventure, a kimono. Putting one on goes a lot faster with some help. 3 minutes and out the door.
So I'm dressed in a beautiful Japanese kimono. Now I'm going to try some Japanese sake, and I'm dressed for the part.
There's a place in Iwate Machi where you can try some Japanese sake brewed locally. It's got quite a selection. Tohoku is famous for its high-quality Nihonshu, and Iwate makes some of the best. It's hard to know which you'll like best, so I picked 2 to try and went upstairs.
All right. So I've got 2 bottles of Japanese sake, Nihonshu here. I don't know, I've never heard of these brands. They're all locally made. Maybe I can ask somebody to help me. Kagane-san?
This requires the help of Fugane-san. He's a local businessman who also knows a lot about the area sake, so we started with this one. Yuki no Tsutsumi. With Nihonshu, the drink of Japan, you must remember protocol. Don't fill your own glass.
Enough.
Always drink sake like a man. Unless you're a woman, then drink it tough like this. It's a way to show your respect to the mighty rice and national drink of Japan. Smooth, delicate. The taste bites a little, then melts and leaves a pleasant aftertaste. Next, we try this, Washinoo O. Pour for your drinking buddy. Then sip. Nice. A little sharper, robust flavor. But Fugane-san knows that sake is also best enjoyed with a snack. He's brought some of his shop's locally made Iwate raw ham. Cut thin, loaded with flavor. Eaten with a cup of sake, it's the perfect complement to Iwate's local brands.
あとこの岩手のお酒で岩手で生まれたお肉で、ハムで岩手のお酒で
Iwate ham, Iwate sake, Iwate gai.
Sake is always enjoyed best with friends.
美味しい。
最高。
最高。
Iwate Machi's Autumn Festival. During the day, I noticed these really tall floats pulled by a lot of people with ropes. Taiko drums, cymbals, and flutes. The floats had actual pine trees in them, the whole structure seemingly made of wood. This is Iwate Machi's Autumn Festival. I asked the shrine's priest and a local artist to tell me more about the festival that dates back centuries. How many people pull these floats that can weigh several tons?
100人。
100人ぐらい。
100人。多い時は200人、300人なそうです。桜とか松とか、なんだ、天、
はい。
宇宙ね、それから地上、海、人と、それから四季、4シーズンね、
はい。
それからなんだな、いろいろあるんだな。全部神様からいただいた恵みとして表現するんです。
The floats have a deep religious meaning made to show appreciation to God. At night, they really stand out. This year, there were 6 floats made by each local group. I joined the Shin Machigumi procession. Each design is different and made anew every year. Festivals are also a great place to make friends with locals. The floats start moving slowly at the start with the taiko drums setting the beat.
I love these kind of events because all of us right here are working as a team to pull this parade float, which weighs a couple tons at least. And that gives it extra meaning because the parade float is a sacrifice to God. And it gives all of this extra exertion, this extra power that we need to pull it so much more meaning.
This festival is not all floats. Dancers and musicians join in. The floats are as tall as the highest road signs, several meters up. Since telephone and electrical wires are suspended above in Japan due to earthquakes, the floats have a team of people with poles to make sure that the lines don't get snagged. This can be a challenge when rounding corners. Festivals are a lot of work for teams, and there's nothing better than the celebration that takes place when it's all done. This is the Shinmachi Gumi's party. There's loads of drinking and food here. This is a simple tofu and soba nabe topped with miso and green onions. It warms you up and tastes so good after a long day. Someone's always watching to fill you up. Make sure you have a good time. After all, the Autumn Festival is a celebration.
What a fantastic day. So much on this field trip. Food, fun, and new friends. I couldn't have asked for a better ending. So if you want to make the trip up to Tohoku, hit Iwate because there's so much to see and do here. And it's a lot of fun. Come by.
Next time, I travel to the city of knives, Seki, in Gifu Prefecture to check out some of the world's best knives and swords. Seki has a long tradition of making samurai swords, and now into knives, best seen and bought during their annual knife festival. Thanks for watching Only in Japan. Check out the latest episode, channel playlist, and don't forget to subscribe. A big special thank you to Ensork for setting up this wonderful trip around Iwate. See you next time. Mata ne.